Hello, in this video we are going to discuss the Leetcode problem number 88, merge sorted array. In the merge sorted array problem, they will give you input of two arrays, right? nums1 and nums2. For example, if they give 1, 2, 3, 0, 3 zeros, right? They will give also the valid elements total count, right, as m. These three elements are m. Same way they will give another array, right? 2, 5, 6. 2, 5, 6. This total count is n, right? Right. What you need to return? You need to return the nums1 array, right? You need to return the nums1 array, but you need to merge this nums2 array with nums1 array. Every element needs to be sorted. Both of the arrays, nums1 is already sorted, right? 1, 2, 3. It's an increasing manner. The same way, nums2 array is also sorted in ascending order. You need to merge this nums2 array with nums1 array. Every elements of the nums1 array must need to sorted, right? Okay, let's look the logic. Sorry. They have some empty space, right? Every element is sorted. So, take the last element of the second array, because this is the largest value in nums2 array, right? We know that this is the largest, this is second largest, this is the smallest, we know. Just compare with the number 1 elements, right? It is compared with 3, right? This is valid 1. This is compared with 3 is lesser than 6. So we can directly put this 6 in last position, because these 3 are already sorted, these 3 are also already sorted. So this is the largest value. Then I take this 5, 5, and compare with this 6, right? 3. It is also greater value. So I put here, right, 5. Now I have 2. I compare with this 3. Now 3 is greater than 2. So I move this 3 to the next position and compare this 2 with 2. Now 2 is equal. So I put this 2 at this place. Now my final array is 6, 5, then 3, then 2, 2, 1, right? This is my final nums1 array. I just need to return this array, right? Every element is compared with this array and put this element in the appropriate place in nums1 array. That is the logic. Let's move to the coding part. First, I declare a common variable for the what? M is what? Length of the valid elements in the nums1. Then n is the total elements in the nums2 array. Minus 1 is for example, why I create this p, right? why I create this p element? This p element is for this index. We need to add all the elements in this array. For this purpose, I declare the variable p. P is what? M value plus n value, right? M plus n. Now we have what? M plus n. M is 3, n is also 3. So it is 6, right? Our array is 0 based index, right? So we cannot put 6. We need to, because if you put 6 over here, it is 5, 4, 3, 2. Our first element is the first index. In Java, we mostly use 0th index. So m plus 1 plus minus 1 for the p value, right? This is what the p variable. Then I create another integer variable for, p1 is for first array, right? M minus 1. Same way, int p2 is equal to what? N minus 1, right? Now I create an loop. P1 is greater than or equal to 0 and what happened? And P2 greater than or equal to 0, because I traverse from both ends, right? I traverse from this end to last element to first element. I traverse in this direction. So I will negatively increment, that is decrement. I will decrement both the arrays. So I put while loop, this condition. I check if nums1 arrays p1 value is greater than nums2 p2 value. I just comparing, I just compare these two values, right? This element and this element. I compare these. If it is right, if this condition passes, nums of p value, right? Last position. This is position. We just replace the first array, right? Nums1 p equal to nums1 p1, right? If this condition matches, p1 will be the nums1 p1 will be the nums1 p, right? We need to decrement both the values, right? P minus, then p1 minus decrement. Else, if this is not true, we need to replace the array with what? Nums2 p2, right? We just comparing those elements of the array, and if it is greater than, we just put that element into the array, right? If it is greater, for example, we have 1, 3, 5 like this. 1, 3, 3. Here we have 2, 2. Here we have 2. We just compare these two, right? 3 and 2. If 3 is greater, we just put 3, right, in our new array. That is already array is there. We just put this 3 at the position. If this is like 4, we replace, right? We remove this element and replace this 4 in the array. This is what in the code. At the same time, we need to consider, for example, if an array, right, if the array have 3 positions, the total P1 is completed, right? If every element is lesser than the P2 array, nums2 array, P1 will be 0, right? If every element is small, right, every element is 0, P1 will be what? It is 0, so this loop will be terminated. But if P2 array, that is number 2 array, have some values, we need to encounter that. So for that purpose, we need to create another while loop to check the P2 is complete or not, right? We need to check that. If like this, right, if P1 is already filled but P2 have some excess value, we need to fill those elements also. So for that purpose, we need to check the same condition. We need to put same loop. Yeah, this thing is common. We need to just paste here because the excess elements already sorted. So we need to just place those elements in the empty spaces. So nothing need to be corrected. I run the code. I submit the code. Yeah, it is run at 1 millisecond. Thank you for watching. If you have any doubt, contact me at Instagram or comments. If you want the source code, also DM. Thank you.